Yeah, and as we talk about that most accurate forecast, I want to show you the fires just burning all across the western U.S. The thickest smoke impacting folks across the northern tier of the U.S., essentially all the way out into Minneapolis, even across the Northeast, seeing a lot of that smoke too. Now, we're not getting that smoke this time around because we've got this ridge of high pressure that's essentially parked right near the Four Corners region, and so that's keeping the smoke out of our state. So some good news there when it comes to our air quality. But of course, we're wishing folks all the best of luck, and we hope that we're thinking about all those fire crews that are trying to battle those fires in that part of the country. And as we talk about our conditions here at home, keeping a close eye on Desert Doppler radar, we've got thunderstorms in southern Arizona, essentially around Pima County. Thunderstorms also clipping by southern Pinal County and areas just south of I-8 and Gila Bend. These storms will continue to track to the west, but we may see a few pop-ups closer to the valley. We've got a disturbance essentially tracking by southern Arizona. That's why we're seeing that better moisture down there and why we're seeing those storms get going. But again, we may see a few pop-up showers here in the valley, and we've already seen one that popped up briefly, producing some heavy rain near Apache Junction. It's slowly tracking towards Scottsdale, so you may get some raindrops if you're along the Loop 101 or of course the Beeline Highway between Mesa and Scottsdale. Another little pop-up just south of the Estrellas. I'll keep a close eye on that. Again, there's a chance we get a few in the valley here as we go through the morning hours. But then as we go through the day today, we generally have thunderstorms across the state again. We're not talking necessarily the risk of severe weather, but just general thunderstorms across the entire state. We've got the moisture. Once we get that daytime heating, these thunderstorms will get going, and that's what you're going to see here on Futurecast. They're going to be a lot more scattered again today, mainly developing to our north, to our east, to our south, and to our southwest this afternoon, and mainly over some of those higher terrain spots. We may see a few storms come closer to the valley by the early afternoon in the Superstitions, possibly near the Estrellas too. And then a slight chance for storms this evening. Our chances today very similar to yesterday. It's a matter of whether anything's actually going to hold together and move further into the valley, but at least a few pop-ups will be possible. So that's why there's about a 20% chance for storms through the afternoon and evening. Otherwise, as you step outside, it's warm. 92 in Phoenix, mid-70s right now in Globe, 73 in Sedona, and 93 at Lake Havasu, with temperatures in the upper 50s in Flagstaff. Around the valley, mostly 80s, but the neighborhoods in the 90s include Tempe and Mesa and Scottsdale. Upper 80s in the Santan Valley and Deer Valley, 88 currently in Peoria. Today, the warm up will be very similar to yesterday, with hundreds setting in by the early afternoon. A high of 105 today. A stray morning shower or thunderstorm this morning with a slight chance for storms this afternoon. Temperatures not far from average. In fact, our 30-year average now 106, and we're going to end up right around 105 across the valley. A little hotter in northwest Arizona with 70s, 80s, and a few 90s in that northern pocket of our state. Then tomorrow gets hotter, but notice how storm chances are ramping up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that's when temperatures are going to fall into the mid 90s, possibly even low 90s Friday, Saturday into Sunday.
Wow.